friends, welcome to Book Katal, our YouTube channel. Every time we come with the new books, you know, books are not new, but when we encounter it for the first time, that time we see the books are new, but books are not new at all because the books are cover history, geography, anthropology, science, technology, development, so and so number of topics. And this book we are watching here, we are seeing here that book are very crucial in its essence because when we take a view at the Indian history and then we come to know India's history is stretched back to the civilizational period, and this book cover a very important segment from the Indian history. And the medieval history is very prominent in the context because India has been facing a tremendous problem in the medieval period, and it was a fight. It was the fight for the existence of the indigenous community. It was a fight for the existence of the indigenous identity against the invader. And for the context, the Indians waged a number of and several of wars. And the history of the Sikhs also shows the same thing. Kushavant Singh in 1963 written a very seminal volume which give us a comprehensive overview, comprehensive information of the Sikh community. This two volume is very important in the context. For example, volume 1 cover the period from 1469 to 1839, and volume 2 cover the period from 1839 to 2004. This volume, this first volume, cover the important aspect of the Sikh community, for example, its emergence, its expansion, and its fight against the Mughal period. And however, this volume also give us information about various religious leader of the Sikh community. And this second volume cover the very important thing when the Sikh started its fighting against the British. And however, the period that is 2004 means what? It is very contemporary. The kind of development, social development, political development has been covered in this volume too. So I would like to suggest to all scholar, student of history, if you are very interested to read about the medieval history, then I would like to suggest you please go with this two volume of the Khushwant Singh, because when we are reading about the medieval history, for that we have to read about the Maratha history. We have to read about the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and all the rulers after him. Similarly, Sikh history are also important. We cannot escape Sikh history from the readings of the medieval history. And whatever the sources which I have seen about the Sikh history, this two volume is a very comprehensive in the context because it's cover a very original sources. Kushwant Singh has wrote, and whatever the sources he collected from very original document, a national archival, and that's why Kushwant Singh has wrote a very seminal books about the history, and that especially the Sikh history. So I request to all scholar of the history, all student of the history, if you want to read, if you are very eager to read about the medieval history, you must go with reading the Sikh history. You will understand valor of the Sikh, what they did for the India, how they did, what kind of treaty between the Maratha and Sikh, what kind of treaty between the British and Sikh. You will come all the things from this two volume. However, you will also encounter a recent development about the Sikh community. For example, we know the tragedy of Operation Blue Star. Then various political thing which happened in Punjab in post-independence period. This important thing will also cover in this book. So I refer to all scholars. Please go with these two volumes of the book. And finally, If you like this video, please like and subscribe my channel and share the video to other audience. Thank you.